Looking for a way to connect in the sports world during these unprecedented times? Or you wanted to showcase your talent? Then sign up for a free account at www.watchmylights.com. My Lights is a social media sports platform that provides all users with a free way to communicate and share sports highlight videos with anyone around the world. So whether you're a coach and want to easily recruit for your players, an athlete and want to showcase yourself, a parent, grandparent, or sports enthusiast, My Lights has you covered. Users can create a free account to share highlight videos, chat, post, and follow other users. My Lights is the new free social media sports platform the sports world has been waiting for. So go to www.watchmylights.com and get started now.
What up, fellas?
What up?
Hey, man.
Happy Sunday to everybody out there, man. Thank y'all for tuning in and checking out the podcast this evening. Off the Dribble, presented powered by the Warner Robins All-Stars in association with Off the Dribble Hype South Media Network. What up? Everybody look tired, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm feeling a little bit, bro.
Man, do I look a little dog?
A little bit. You ain't got your spotlight on.
Oh man, got this new lamp. Oh,
there you go.
Oh, they didn't lit me up.
Yeah, you lit up. What's up, Miss Deborah?
Hey, Miss Deborah. What's up?
Miss Deborah.
What's
Deborah,
up?
how
What's
are you?
Up?
Yeah, man, the new light bulb. I don't know what's going on with it. Got me a shadow behind me and everything now. Man, what's going on?
Nothing, man. Good weekend, man, of changing of the guard.
Guard.
Camp series that Coach Hardnett put on in the Hype South Skills Lab. We're gonna jump into that, get into that. But yeah, that was good, man. He had the boys on Saturday, the girls today. Was able to get out there and see them. The boys was doing their thing, man, but the girls was out there competing hard today.
Yeah,
they were.
Had a lot of talent in the building, man. A lot of talent. A lot of the shift of basketball that's happening, man. With more kids playing during the summer and actually getting training and working on their craft, man. I'm excited for the upcoming high school season.
I want to shout out the parents, man. The ones that are actually doing it the right way, the ones that are actually staying out the way, the ones that are actually getting their kids in the building to all of these different camps, and whether it's on the college campus, whether it's Hardnett doing his thing with the camps Wasted got coming up, the unsigned hype camps, just get your kids in front of some people and like I say, doing it the right way and staying out of the way, giving good feedback, staying positive, always a good thing.
Yep.
Being in the gym working, man. So we also have the on the radar underclassmen camp coming up this Saturday.
The breakout.
26. Yeah.
Yep.
And I seen Jared posted Jared Pro or Pro Movement. They got a camp coming up in September, I believe.
Chris Watkins got one coming up.
Got one coming up. So it's a lot of camps on the horizon, man. So a lot of opportunity, like you said, Tat, for you to get out there and get some work and get seen and get noticed and identified, man.
Yeah. We're trying to all these camps that are coming up. We're trying to share them, on our social media. What you laughing at, man?
You say you were sharing them, man. People are appreciative.
Oh yeah. We're trying to share them via social media, man, to get people, aware and to let them try to keep them abreast of what's going on and the camps that are going on and stuff like that, man. We're just trying to stay positive, be positive influences to the next generation of kids and the next generation of parents and so on and so on.
I think it's important. I think
generation.
The next gen, yeah. But I think it's important to keep the kids engaged, right? So basketball is travel basketball has come to an end for most. So it's these camps are a great way to one provide exposure, two to keep the kids engaged and abreast of what's going on around them in the basketball community. You know what I mean? And see some different talent. You know what I'm saying? And compete against some different talent. So that's always good. Good way to stay engaged.
Hey, so speaking of that, man, we got somebody that we're gonna bring on, man. That's kind of a pillar in this movement as well. So let's bring him out, Coach Hardnett.
What's up, Coach?
Yo, what's going on?
Hey, so I'm gonna give you an introduction while you're on the screen. So we got the head coach of the Southwest Boys Varsity Basketball. We got the Skills Lab. What do you call yourself, Coach? Skills Lab Guru? I don't want to say guru. Do we want to say
guru?
Man, I'm just Coach Q. I'm just Coach Q, man, trying to make them, man. That's it. KP, that's it, man.
That's it?
That's it, man.
AKA DJ Q.
Yeah, making sure they not. Yeah. DJ, you ever seen anybody DJ and train at the same time?
Oh man, how they say it at the same damn time?
I want to see them post that. I want to see them top that tonight.
Hey, he wasn't on the phones. He was on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It won't be doing that tonight. I promise you.
Hey, it wasn't no pre-made list.
No. Straight mix. Straight mix. Man, I just want to take the time out, man, to thank y'all, man, for coming in, sitting in that gym. Some of y'all just stayed. Well, all of y'all actually stayed all day. You know, whether you were in there helping out, taking out the trash, getting ice. Man, I just want to say thank y'all, man, from the bottom of my heart for y'all doing that, taking the time out, man, and just sticking in there. Being on the sideline, encouraging the kids, because believe it or not, man, that's big for them, man. That's big for them.
Oh yeah, no, and that's why we wanted to have you on tonight, man, to kind of talk about it. To talk about why you wanted to do this. Or Dr. Love getting on Tat already.
but I finished. Dr. Love, I finished up at 8:05.
But yeah, like I was saying, like why you wanted to do this and why you felt it was important to, and then just talk about kind of the feedback that you got from some of the kids, maybe some of the parents, and also just from what you were seeing as you see these kids are getting better.
Well, first of all, the idea to do it was part of just having a need for it, trying to give some kids that may not have been able to get in the lab yet to get an insight on what it takes to be, you know, that's why I probably should have let the boys get up and down a little bit, but I kind of wanted to wear their butts out a little bit with that condition. I wanted them to see every aspect, the skill part, the conditioning part, everything, you know, as far as what it takes to be, you know, one of the top players around and go on to the next level and be prepared. And it kind of just came about. We got this camp series. Me and Wasey are always talking, and it wasn't really about coaches. So I wanted them to see the skills aspect and some of the things that we do in the lab and some of the conditioning stuff. So that was basically what it was. And as far as the feedback has been incredible with the parents. You know, we had a couple young ladies that came today from out of town that were so shy. Mm-hmm. and really in a shell. And by the time they left, you know, their parents were trying to get my information and trying to find me on Facebook. They just felt like it was a great experience. And, you know, I always, when they come into the lab, I always wanted to be a family-like experience. I wanted, you know, we just like one big family in there. And that's kind of the feedback that I got after today. I kind of heard you guys talking about how tired you were. I think I told Charles, man, I was so tired yesterday. After that, I lost my voice, and I mean, that's kind of how I want it to be. Like, I'm in there engaged with the kids. I'm in there showing them, you know, why I'm telling you to do this and why you should do this. And boy, I tell you, I paid for it yesterday.
All right. Well, you had some type of energy today. You was in there dancing today.
I was dancing yesterday too. That's probably the problem.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you have to act the fool to loosen some of the kids up.
Yeah.
And if that's what needs to be done, man, just get a laugh, man. Like I say, we'll laugh together, we'll cry together, we'll go through whatever we got to go through to make sure they doing what they supposed to do. So
yeah.
that's cool.
Coach, I gotta ask you, man. So you've been doing this for a minute now. So you started seeing this transformation, right, from the kids that have come in and they kind of stuck with it, and now they're becoming their own and they're getting their names out there. How does that make you feel to know that you kind of an architect in all of that as well, that piece of it?
Man, KP, I can't even explain it. Like when I see kids that come in, y'all probably saw me jumping up and down on the sideline today when I see kids stuff that we've been working on and then they actually tried in the game.
Yeah.
And then it's so crazy that like Tay hit a 3-pointer today, and it was so weird because I've been calling Coach T, telling her, I'm telling you, Tay's starting to hit that little short jumper. She's starting to hit that little jumper. I told Wade, Tay's starting to hit that little jumper. I'm telling you, we've been working on it every day. And she hit a 3-pointer today. And then we got little kids that come in that came to me that couldn't walk and chew gum when they came. And now they're having success. And for me, that's what this is all about. You know,
Right.
It's not about money. It's not about, you know, anything like that. It's just about when the kids start having success and seeing that, you know, it's actually possible that they can do things, you know, that's what it's all about for me anyway.
Oh, yeah. Now, and I think you made a great point yesterday. And shout out to Lil Wasey. I mean, I can't really call him Lil Wasey. What, about 6'8" now? But shout out to Lil Wasey, just from the standpoint of being able to come in and talk to the kids yesterday. So them having that opportunity. But you also know if you go out to the lab and you're working, Wasey's in there working from the middle schooler all the way up in line, and that was something you kind of pointed out yesterday. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, it was kind of comes from had a couple guys that thought they were pretty good. They didn't really approach me. They approached, I think, Big Wasey, and they were saying they wanted, and the excuse why they didn't come to the lab was because it'd be too many little kids in there. And for me, that's like the lamest, dumbest excuse I've ever seen, because first of all, it's not true. Second of all, what does that have to do with your process, which is what I was trying to explain to the kids on yesterday. You have to focus on your process. Don't worry about anybody else. And if guys really focus on, and Tat made a great point yesterday as well. Today too, he also said it today too. Guys, don't just go in the gym doing stuff that you know you're not going to do in the game. Like, they going in the game shooting half-court shots knowing they're not going to shoot it.
Right.
They doing stuff, but one thing they fail to realize, when you see Steph Curry, all the crazy shots he doing in warm-ups, he do them in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But he warming up an hour before the game doing them all.
Hey, and he got the green light to do them.
And he got the green light to do it. So, and it's just important. And see, now I've come to the point, I've been doing it for so long, when parents call me about joining, I always tell them, stay out of the way. Let me have them.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be some growing pains, but your child's process is their process.
Right.
The only difference in development is it might take your child 6 days. It might take him 6 months. It might take him 6 years. I do not know. But the child next to him might pick it up in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Child next to him might pick it up in 3 months. I just don't know, but you got to promise me that you're going to trust the process and stay out of the way.
Yeah.
If you keep them consistent. If you don't keep them consistent, see, people think it's about, I have a problem with another trainer, and that's never been the issue. Mm-hmm. Because the point being with that is, if you feel like the other trainer is your guy, why drive them from Atlanta to Macon? You drive to Atlanta to go with a trainer, then you come rush back to Macon to get with a trainer. If the guy in Atlanta is your guy, why not just stay with them?
Mm-hmm.
Why run all across the country trying to get the 2-3 trainers when you claim the one trainer is your guy? If he is your guy, he should be your guy. Don't run to 3 or 4 trainers, wasting money, wasting hours in the day. Because I'm telling you, kids can go for 3 hours somewhere else and come over here with me and get an hour of good solid session and just be. And I mean, it's gonna be worth the 3 hours.
Yeah, get in and get out.
Yeah, more. I'm just one of the firm believers that more is just not better. I just don't. I just don't. Quality. I believe in quality, but always just doing more is not better. Because if you go and waste your time and go through the motions for 2 hours somewhere else, I mean that doesn't help you at all. So.
Right. Oh yeah. So what's your out of yesterday and today, what were you most pleased to see? Not a specific person, but just a process. And before you answer it, I know I can ask you a question and I'll answer it. But just looking at the girls today, just the confidence that they were playing with, the let's get in here and work. They just seemed like they were working extremely hard and was like laser focused.
Yeah, the girls today, I was so pleased when we started the full court. So every rep, they just got better.
Yeah.
They just got better. They were doing exactly what I told them. And a couple girls asked me like, hey, if we open on that first pass, can we shoot it? I'm like, Lay, I just told you, play basketball. Mm-hmm. I just gave you a framework of rules, but you have to take what the defense is giving you. And normally the girls are a little bit better competitively anyway than the guys. The guys sometimes come in on a little bit of some Hollywood stuff. And the girls came in and they competed hard. And several of them came up to me after camp today, try to get information on the unsigned hype, try to get some of my information. And these were girls that I had just met. So right. I know it was a pleasant experience. That's what it was about for me. I wanted them to learn a lot. Get the competitive juices going. I mean, we all learned a lot. Big Wasey learned a lot, so we can try to help more. And this also gives us the opportunity to help more and more girls as well. Because some of these girls and some of the boys as well, they don't even have where they're from, small towns. They don't even have AAU teams. So it gives us the opportunity to kind of branch out a little bit as well.
Hey, and before we get too far into it, man, I want to give a shout out to Gary. He came in today and he was there yesterday, taking pictures. He's super positive, man.
Yep,
super positive. And he came in taking pictures. He was in there the whole time. I know he did some filming stuff today. Just salute and shout out to him, man, for what he's doing. And I also know he's part of Middle Georgia family, but just being in there, he coaches with them as well. But yeah, man, I want to salute him and make sure that, we acknowledge him for what he's doing and his positivity, man. On social media, he's super positive. He's supporting everybody. It's all about, there you go. It's all about what he's doing, man.
Yeah, when Gary comes in, man, and he's been coaching rec ball. Gary will get in there, man, and get it out the trenches and get in the gym and set the cones up and does his thing. But he always does it with a pure heart, though. I've been knowing Gary for a very long time. He popped up in there yesterday with a camera. I'm like, "Well, you got a camera now?" Yeah, I'm coming. I had no idea he was coming. I didn't ask him to. I didn't know he took pictures. So he does a little bit of everything. But one thing for sure, I know when it comes down to some kids, he in all the gyms, he in all the practices. He trying to get a gym. I mean, he gives his time to coaching. So, a big shout out to him. I second that, KP.
Yeah, man.
He's doing a lot of good things.
extreme, man. Every time I see him, just a positive dude, man. And in this world, sometimes you don't run into people like that. When you say pure heart, man, he represents that fully, man. So shout out to him. Shout out Gary, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Yep. Hey, so we do got another guest backstage. We're going ahead and bring Wace in.
Charles, you back, man?
Yeah, I'm back, man.
Yes.
I was eating some fish and grits.
He had to get something to eat. He had to get something to eat.
Wace, what up?
What's up, man? How y'all doing?
What up, Wace?
What up, Wace?
Hey, man, I done upgraded, man. I got me a new phone. I ain't got an iPhone 3 no more.
I see that little bead of sweat on your head, man. It ain't clear, man.
Yeah, man. I've been trying to never get back bow-legged a little bit. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, man?
Wait, so you clear? Well, he got the watermark on there and everything.
Yeah.
That's his shirt. That's his shirt.
Oh, that's the shirt. I thought that was on the
Yeah. Shout out to Alvoy. Shout out to Alvoy, man.
It's just crystal clear, KP.
Hey, that would how would you upgrade, baby?
We got iPhone 18.
Yeah. What's going on, man?
Tell us your thoughts on the 2 days, man. Yesterday and today.
Man, I thought it was a pretty good turnout, man, for it to be the first one for him. The boys had a few more heads in there from a head count, but man, I just tell you, I think we all in agreement on the girls as far as their effort and energy, just the way they play. They maybe was a little less in numbers, but I think the quality of play and stuff like that. Definitely, I think I get a nod to the girls on that. So I kind of enjoyed watching them compete and go through drills and stuff like that. So I thought it was good. Yeah.
So,
hey, real quick, and I'm sorry, y'all. That's bad. That's bad on me. Hey, but Tat was over there yelling. The best Reeves was on the court shooting today.
Oh, Casey.
Yeah.
Oh.
The best Reeves. I said the best Reeves in the house.
Oh,
hey, she shot it okay. She surprised me, man. I never seen a shooter like that. So
yeah,
that's a good thing to see, man. Shout out to Q.
Hey, she was playing real aggressive today too, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was a good time. It was a good time.
Oh yeah, man.
Talk about some of y'all standouts, or some kids that really impressed y'all.
For the girls,
yeah, we can talk about the girls first, then we can go to the boys.
Man, for me, man, Nevaeh Mack, the guard from Warner Robins, man, she got a lot of stuff to her game, man. If she would just, because her skill set is off the chart, man. If she would just kind of believe in herself a little bit more, because I just, if she decides to do something, nobody can stop her, man. Get to the basket, pulling up for shots. She got a nice handle on it, can facilitate. She do a lot of stuff, man. I was impressed with her shooting three today. Mm-hmm. I've been knew she could, kind of distribute the ball and handle it a little bit, but she showed me she could shoot the three a little bit. So, I mean, if she could do that consistently, man, she gonna be trouble, man.
Yeah.
Talia Greer, always impressed with her. Just super fast, quick, crafty, real shifty with the ball. Kind of get through little cracks and crevices, man, and finish at the basket real good. Stuff like that.
She showed a lot of strength today.
Yeah, man. She growing. She growing to little higher. She distributing the ball real good. Stuff like that. So, it was man. To be honest, man, I could sit here and keep talking, man. I was impressed with a lot of them, man. As far as what they was doing out there.
Yeah, I know you had some young ladies in there from Mary Persons.
Oh yeah, Maya. I think think it's Maya Barkley, and Samaya Mars. Both of them guards.
What? Can you guys hear me?
Oh Lord.
Hey,
Hey, I can't win or lose, but yeah, Mary Person, they got a talented group, man. Them two girls right there, upperclassmen. One's a junior, Morris, and the other one is a senior. But man, they play hard. They play hard, and they went our region last year. And they gave us. They were tough. We didn't want to see them. We beat them, but we knew we were gonna have to fight when we played them. So I look for them to make a little noise in that AAA this year, man.
Okay.
So yeah, watch out for Mary Person, man.
Oh yeah. Coach Q.
I was very impressed with those 3 middle school girls that were in there today. They really got in there. The one young lady from Telfair, then we had Casey, and we had Kennedy Lightfoot in there as well. Today I was very impressed with the way they came in and competed against the high school girls. And of course, like you said, Nevaeh, Talia, Taylor with the big 3 today, Kayla, all those girls, the Mary Person's crew. Dublin had a young lady in there, Sakiria. Is it Morgan Reeves? Was it Sakiria? I think it's Sakiria. Morgan. She was really she really impressed me today.
Natalie. Yeah.
Was it Morgan Tech?
Natalie Turley.
Turley. Really big body. Rebounds the ball really well. I saw her step out on the perimeter. And the thing that stood out to me the most was some of the girls maybe didn't look so great in the drills, which is kind of weird, but they get in the game and they look like standouts. You know, and that's kind of a telling thing that they're not really working on the regular, skill wise, but they're elite talents once they get on the floor. So I just want to encourage them, to keep working. A lot of them, like I said before, they came up to me after the camp, interested in more training. And I like to equate that to the fact that they saw the detail that we pay attention to in the lab, when we're giving instruction and telling them why we're doing it. And it was just a completely positive environment both days. It was just so positive. We didn't have anything negative. So that was a good part.
Yeah. Let's talk about that Central crew a little bit.
Oh man. That Central crew, man, that's becoming a huge part of my family. Like I said, from top to bottom. Ariel was in there today. She's probably the youngest. Well, actually, Casey's probably the youngest one now that was in there today. And they're all special in their own way. Francis as well has been coming to the lab lately. She's gonna be a problem. We man, Wacy gonna lag because she's what we usually refer to as a rebounding fool in a positive way. I mean, anytime the ball coming off the rim, she's trying to find it. She's going to get it. I keep harping on Taylor. If I can get her comfortable and get her to where she's very confident in doing everything that she do, she's off to Leah's off the chart. Leia now has been added to that fold. So now that's just an abundance of riches for Coach T, Coach Reed, Jaffe, and that crew over there to put it together and make a run at that big one. And I think they have the talent to do it. They just keep doing what they're doing, working hard, and continue to bring it together.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We were 2 games away, man. We were knocking last year. Trying to taste a little bit of that champagne like Tatnam tastes a couple years ago. I feel pretty good about it. But like I said, it's a process. They got to just continue to work. Next week we'll start doing some conditioning stuff, and they'll have some open gym stuff starting next week. We expect everybody that ain't doing fall sports, softball, volleyball, or cross country. We expect everybody to be doing something. and most of them are for the most part. And so we really excited, man. We got Jazz, sophomore, real long, step out shooting three, about 6 foot, 6'1", along with everybody else y'all just mentioned, man. So we only got one senior, Kayla. She's the only senior we got. So we're a relatively young crew, but they got a lot of experience. Like I said, we're excited about Alea. We know she can put the ball in the hole. And so once she gets in and learn the system, man, I just, we call it 4.3 mentality. You know what I'm saying? I think a couple of y'all know what that is. So, but we're gonna save it. We're gonna save it for the end of the year, because we expect to be there.
Yeah,
that's the goal.
Oh yeah. Tad, who caught your eye?
Francis. We talked about Francis. Francis it gets it done. Has a high motor. Is around the basketball at all times, either offensively or defensively. And Francis was a big time standout for me today. And Casey, I told Wasted earlier. She shot the cover off the ball today. And she wasn't scared. She's playing through contact. Defensively, she was getting in there, sticking her nose in there, being a little feisty. Set a big time screen on a big that me and Wasted was laughing about. But I tell you, she's turning the corner, man. And I'm telling you, man, I'm really excited to see her when she makes that next step onto the high school level.
Charles G, who stood out to you?
Man, you know me, man. I'm with Coach Q, man. I always like the young ones, man. I love seeing them come out and compete. So them young ones, man. But I'm gonna say this though, Talia, man, she looks different, right? She looks more focused. She's decisive. When she gets downhill, something's different with Talia. I can't put my finger on it quite yet, but Talia, I'm waiting to see what that comes to bring.
Talia's playing with a lot more confidence. She's playing. I think she's playing with a different mentality of they can't stop me. I'm gonna do what I want to do out here.
Yeah,
and I think that's her attitude, and you can see it. Like you say, I mean, you can ask Wace. I've been loving her game ever since she's been a freshman. When I first saw her play, I was talking to Wace about how hard she plays, and her diving on the floor for loose balls, willing to give up her body and take that charge and stuff like that. So she's added this mentality, along with that play that she's already had, and I think that's the difference in her right now.
She didn't settle for any jumpers.
No.
Everything she did, she was getting downhill.
She was very decisive in her movements, in her approach. I loved it. Okay, this
she was getting downhill.
To me, and I seen her come off a high screen one time, and I was talking to Wasted about that. To me, when I seen her come off of that high screen and get by that other defender, that's Cam Perkins like to me. Mm-hmm. When I see that, and I was telling Wasted, I said, man, she gets some high screens set for her, it's gonna be trouble for that defender because she's so quick and has that quick first step, and she ain't gonna be denied getting to the basket.
Yeah, she's one of the ones that, and me and Wasted always laughing about this as well with her mom too. She's one of the ones after training sessions, I'm always showing her moves when she gets downhill, and she been trying to drop cross for how long, Wasted? I don't know how long it's been. She been on that move for so long. I've been working.
She got it now. I seen it.
She got it now, but after every day I'm always showing her something crazy, like some old Kyrie Irving stuff. Like it's weird, and she just be like, and Wasted be like, look, go, look, and she'll be on the other end by herself, just trying it. She might be throwing it behind here. Like I was teasing her last session. You got to be able to make a pass from anywhere. You got to be able to throw it behind your back. bouncing between your legs. And she was looking like, for real? I said, yeah, you got to be able to control the ball. And there we go. After we got through, she just flipping. So, man, she wants to be good so bad, and she's such a smart girl too. So that's going to be one of those things. Like I said, she's one of the ones her mama have to get out the car to come and get her because she won't walk out the gym. She going and going and going. So that's what's going to make her great once it's said and done.
Yeah. I think, man, I equate it to experience. Because I've always felt like since she came as a freshman, and I caught some flack, a couple times from here and there about it, but I always was adamant about her being the most talented player. She just wasn't the most experienced, so there was a lot of things that she had to learn in her first 2 years. That because we throwed her right in the fire, she started out the gate, and she's seen a lot of basketball, playoff basketball. We've been deep down in the playoffs, so them reps and that experience, man. I think now she's seen a lot. And so now she's figuring some stuff out as far as getting to certain spots and what to do. She's seen a lot. So I equated to that. And the more she plays and the more.
I think ways to say the more she plays and the more reps she gets, the better she's going to get.
Yeah, I agree.
But 100% agree.
But yeah, she was definitely one that stood out to me. You can't go without saying about Mac and Alea. And
right.
It was so much talent. And the big girl, the tall girl, I can't think of her name. All their names, but a lot of talent.
Man, you got that $18,000 phone, man.
I don't know what it is with me, man. With me and this technology, but anyway, we can go ahead. But I just equate Talia to experience. Now she's thinking more. She knows certain things. She can see it before it happens. So I'm telling you, I'm excited with her and just all of them, man. I think they all been working with the travel ball during the off season and stuff like that.
Wait, who's your senior? The senior that's a point guard.
Yeah, the little Kayla Pryor, the little light.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot about her. She got a high motor
today. Yeah.
She got a high motor.
She's like kind of like our glue player. Like she always, she'll hit a shot or make a steal or she'll do something right when we need it. But the way she played and she's been playing this summer, man, I'm excited. I'm excited because, like I said, she's been with us a long time too, and she's finally getting that confidence. Like, she's holding the threes up, shooting the board arrows, and no look pass, turning around, running back the other way before she even, you know what I'm saying? So, she's playing free, man, and we like that. So we've been trying to get them to play like that, and I'm excited, man. I'm telling you, I'm excited about the season. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I know I was talking, I think I mentioned this to a couple of y'all. Just the athleticism. Right. And I know me and Charles kind of talked about it just kind of more in depth, I guess. But just the athleticism of the kids, period, girls and boys, with some of the moves that they're doing and getting downhill and they layup packages and you know what I mean? And it's not like it's they doing something out of the norm. It's all in the flow of the game. But just to be able to do those things, because years ago you weren't seeing that, nor was that being taught. Right, to be able to finish off the wrong foot or with the wrong hand, so to speak. But then just being able to really adjust to the defense and being able to finish. You weren't seeing that stuff, and these kids are super athletic to be able to do these things.
Oh yeah. Hey, shout out to the trainers, man. The real trainers, man, who get out there and demonstrate.
When he flicking it over his head.
Oh yeah. I got him on candid camera, so.
Wait, we was talking about him DJing.
Oh yeah, he pulled out the 1-2 check, mic check. I seen him over there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man, about my team name, the ball team. That's my team. The Commanders. The
I
Commanders.
don't even know the team name. They still ain't relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Knicks.
Hey,
I don't know. The Knicks maybe I don't know. I ain't gonna talk about it.
AP. Nah.
But we still got a chance to get Donovan Mitchell.
No, man. They closed out on that deal.
Did they?
Man, hey. Speaking of which, Coach T, man, shout out to the coaches that was there to keep an eye. Well, not keep an eye, but sitting in and see their kids. Coach Q, Coach Wasey, Coach Garman, Coach Buddy, Coach T, the head coaches that I seen in the building in there, at camps and watching their kids.
Man, how did I miss Coach Buddy? I miss Buddy.
Yeah, Coach Buddy was in there. Yeah, he was in there.
I didn't even see Coach Buddy, man.
He came. You was working hard.
He better be in there with them young Thundercats he got, boy. I'm telling you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, Malik and Cam, and hey, he better be in there. He better be excited about it too, Con.
Yeah, he is.
Them two kids right there get it.
Yeah, he is excited about it, man. But the shot. I think those kids go a little bit harder when they know that when that coach tells them that they're family.
Yeah.
So when coaches say, hey, it's you're mine, we family, that right there solidifies some of that to those kids when they see them come to a camp to see them.
Yeah.
Everybody doesn't do that. So I mean, shout out to those coaches that that came in and did that.
Oh yeah.
I said, yes, we do. At both, we had some married person boys there and girls. Yes,
sir.
Yeah, shout out to married person, man.
Yeah, so they coming. Yes. So they're saying they're gonna be at the ones coming up.
Oh yeah.
While we're talking about it, Wasey, that's a great segue. Plug the dates for the.
Oh, the Unsigned Hype. September the 10th is the boys, and September the 17th, the following set. They're both on Saturdays. The following week is the girls. The girls' registration and information to be out tomorrow. Boys already out. And it's filling up, man. It's filling up. So we'll probably cut it off at about 40, maybe 50, but around about that 40, 45 mark, man. And we'll probably cut it off. And we already got college coaches confirming, 3 or 4 already confirmed. As they keep confirming and let me know what they're gonna do, I'm gonna put it out so everybody know who's gonna be in the build and stuff like that. Shout out to Charles, man, for hooking me up on the graphics and stuff like that. Shout out to Rod Wolfalt, my guy who he do a lot of work for us behind the scene, man, and so shout out to the whole team, man. We're gonna keep kicking it. We're gonna keep kicking it, and yes, sir.
There you go.
A producer on it, baby.
Yes, sir.
Outside hype, baby. Y'all be there, man. Be there. We're gonna have coaches in the building. I said,
hey, wait! Shout out to your cover athlete right there,
Chase Dupree, one of the top freshmen in the state, Southwest Macon, one of Coach Q boys. In the back right there, you got TC. He was senior last year. He actually picked up an offer from the event from Edward Waters. I think he ended up going to a post grad somewhere, but he caught a couple of eyes last year with his performance at the camp. So pay a little tribute to him right there while on the cover. But I'm excited, man. Excited about the crew, the young kids, the older kids. Got a couple unsigned seniors. Already
Yes.
Cam Little. Got Jalen Relaford from Central, kind of tweener forward kid with the rebounds well, big kid. This year I think I'm gonna do something a little different with the roster. I think we'll just kind of, for the coaches so they won't have to fight through it so much, we're gonna kind of have the seniors highlighted so they can just go straight to them all in one area. That way they can go right to the seniors, because a lot of times the freshmen and stuff like that, they be a couple years away, and the coaches really want to see, who they can get now.
right?
So we're gonna do some little different stuff with it, and And we're gonna rock and roll.
There it is. There it is. Hey, so not to jump away from the camp, but I also want to say this, Coach. I appreciate the t-shirts. Anytime I can get a t-shirt.
My man.
Hey, changing to the guard, baby.
Hey, I'm always ask for a t-shirt.
I always got y'all one. They always ready.
Oh yeah.
But let's talk about the boys' side. On yesterday, Saturday, we had the boys. Talk about the boys. Maybe some boys that stood out to y'all. We had some that are known, and then we had some that were kind of new, popping up on the scene and went in there and competed.
I like the kid from Veterans, man. I didn't know who he was. Kind of caught my eye like during drill stations and stuff like that. 3-on-2, 2-on-1. He just seemed like he was kind of confident. I liked his effort. He wasn't timid at all. I don't know much about him, but I'll be watching him though. I don't know what's his role at Veterans, none of that type stuff. But he did catch my attention yesterday with he had a nice pull-up jumper, handled the ball pretty well.
He did.
Showed some athleticism. So like I say, Jace Dixon, I think that's his name.
Yeah, Jace Dixon, 2025.
Okay. So I don't know. I'm gonna check him out though. I'm gonna see how his development goes.
Oh yeah. Good people, man. I know his family. Good. His younger brother actually played a couple tournaments with us this past summer. So, and he another hard worker. So as far as working hard and figuring it out, that's something that the dad definitely instills in him, man. So I think it's a good situation right there.
And again, I just want to speak on the young guys. I think I have to ask Tad about a couple kids from Warner Robins that were in there. KP pointed out a couple to me too, man. Kind of like I said, we're wasting them on the girl side, man. Just an abundance of riches, man. Those kids came in, they were open, to the hard work, come in and compete. Then some of the older guys. Shout out to Lil Q, man. Lil Q been working hard, man, trying to, add other stuff to his game, a little quickness. He been in the weight room.
Bouncy.
If I can get his mind off the other stuff, then he'll be just fine. So Cam Perkins, people can say what they want about that kid. That's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite kids to train. One of my favorite to watch play. He's just so smart. His IQ is just so high for the game. He's not moving the fastest in the gym, but he gets where he want to be. He gets where he needs to be, and that's the thing about him. Again, Cam. Who else we had? Cam Christian, Cam's little brother was in there. He was pretty impressive. Who else we had in there? The Ups and Lee crew. Ups and Lee brought a crew. They had a couple of young guys in there as well. And a few of those kids look really good as well. So, man, I'm just so happy the way the weekend turned out, man. I'm exhausted, and that's exactly the way I wanted to be. I told Wasey I wanted to work the crap out of them, and I'm glad I did after I had to kind of pull out a couple of swear words at the beginning. So they pulled it together, man, and they did a great job. It was just a great weekend.
Coach said we'll shut this whole thing down and get on the baseline.
Make a live practice in here. Man, one time, shout out to my boo for Wonder Pryor, man, for stepping in, going to get that pizza. Oh, yeah. My son going and out there helping out, fixing drinks. One time for Coach T, too, for stepping in, telling me to get out the way. You ain't finna fix no drinks. You ain't fixing no food. I appreciate that. Appreciate all that support and all of that stuff, man. It was just a great weekend, man. I can't wait to support you guys and whatever you got coming up the rest of the year till the season comes, and then get back into it the next summer.
Hey, what up? What's up, Bruce? Hey, look at Bruce out there.
Bruce.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna even comment. I don't I don't want to, I don't want to put no jinx on me. So
Everybody know about that phone wasting, man.
Yeah.
I see you, bro, man. I appreciate it, man. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Hey, Hardnett, man, you and Wasted, man. Just shout out to both of y'all for what y'all are doing. Y'all are bringing light, to the area. And like I say, man, we don't mind helping at all. Whatever y'all see that we need to do, man, we all in this together. Man, just appreciate it for the vision that y'all are carrying out with these series of camps. And just everything that y'all are doing for this area. I think it's greatly appreciated.
This is just the network, man. Hype South off the Dribble network, man. Like I said, what y'all do as far as, like Charles behind the scene and, videos, graphics and all that stuff, man.
Yeah.
And KP coming in there, whenever we jump in with him, we need him coaching and just everything, man. You tap, you always promoting and whatever, you just helping out wherever you can, man. So, Miley, like I said, Gary, Alvoy, just the whole crew, man. Just the whole crew. We're gonna keep it moving.
Wait, I'm gonna say, most of the time I'm just talking.
Hey, we need that. We need that.
You're doing more than just talking.
Most of the time I'm just talking to somebody about something.
Hey, you keeping everything moving though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keeping it steady.
Man, I appreciate it, man, because what's the culture needs it, man. The basketball community, not just the basketball, but the community period.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's bigger than basketball. Basketball just happened to be the outlet, right? So
right.
And to give those kids something to do, and if they off the streets for an hour and a half, 2-3 hours, that's a plus and that's a win too. So
yep. And shout out to everybody, man, who support, you know what I'm saying, who follow the pages and tweet, retweet, like, and all of that stuff. Shout out to everybody. Some hey, they'll jump on after a while. I just say that because the train rolling, baby. It's rolling. Yeah. It's gonna keep rolling. It's gonna go harder, man, and stuff like that. So appreciate everybody.
Yep. And that's one of the pleasures of it is, man, you get to see new faces, bro. Like some new kid or some like where this kid come from, like where you go to school at. Why come I never seen you before? Yeah. So it gives you something to look forward to when the season hits. Like, all right, man, let me go check out this school, see what this kid doing. So,
hey, and that's a perfect example. Like Wasey was just saying, Jace, right? So we've seen him around, but we haven't really seen him playing before. So he had an opportunity to go out to the camp yesterday and kind of get himself on notice. Right. Yeah. So now it's like, we're gonna be checking for him. Man. What is he gonna be doing? And that's how these things come up, man. So that's why these camps are important. It's not just somebody want to train your kid. It's to give them an opportunity to get your kid exposed to some different stuff, to meet some different stuff, right? Because all these kids at some point, they either gonna play against each other, they're gonna follow each other on social media. Something's gonna happen where they're gonna interact because the basketball community, while it's growing, it still is small.
Right.
And all of these kids know each other.
Oh yeah.
Right. And you want to be on the scope of a Kawasi, right? That can track your progress and help you along the way, possibly if he needs to, and all of those things. So that's what this stuff is about, man.
Yep. And like I said, a lot of them gonna, in addition to the individual camps and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. That's why I like the Invitational so much. The high school team event, boys and girls. A lot of them gonna go back to their teams and stuff like that, but they're gonna be matched up. They're gonna be matched up playing against each other. Some of them in the same regions and rivals and stuff like that. So it's good to see them in both environments. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely.
They'll bond a little bit at the camps and kind of go at it and gel a little bit, and then when they go back to their schools, it's you know how that go.
Oh yeah. Now I think it's also important. It's also important just to point out, man. Last week we had Sean Williams on the show.
Oh yeah.
And Sean Williams talked about how important Kawasi and Hype South, the Hype South movement and the Hype South platform is in this area for helping kids out, man, and giving and providing opportunity. So salute to you, Wasey. Wasn't on the show last week, man, but salute to you while you're here, brother.
Yeah, man. Listen here, man. Let me tell y'all something about Sean, man. That dude right there, he called me. I think Lil Wasey was probably 5th grade. He's always been a supporter. Like Lil Wasey was a nobody. He was nobody at the time. You know what I'm saying? He was just a kid. And Sean reached out to me, about the work I was doing with Hype South, as far as the the content and the articles and the graphics and stuff like that. And by the way, man, I heard you had a son. I said, yeah, I'm like, how the hell he heard about Lil Wasey? Right. You know what I'm saying? And so he was like, he invited me up. He was having a little middle school camp, told me to bring Lil Wasey. And we went up, and man, it's been on ever since. So shout out to Sean, man. He gave me a lot of knowledge. He's one of the good guys, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? With my experience with him, I never but 100. I salute that guy, man, and because he come from a good place. So shout out to Sean, man. Shout out to Sean. We're on the Radar Hoops. He got my support. He got my support.
Man. Shout out to Sean, man. I want to give a shout out to Sean as well, because I never really sat down and had a conversation with him, but in passing, I know he's always supported Hype South. And, he knows where Wasey comes from. And I tell Wasey all the time, that's one of the most powerful voices probably in the Southeast. I mean, the whole Southeast. And people, I'm telling you, I tell Wasey all the time, I'm telling you, man, boy, Sean, man, I'm telling you, you just got to make sure you make a mark. Because if you make a mark with Sean, especially a positive one on the floor, that can make or break you. Because I feel like he's just that powerful. He's just that powerful. And it's important to build a positive relationship with him.
And he, like I said, he puts you in position. Like he don't, like people, a lot of time people thinks it's given. So for me, man, when we first started going up there with the Hype South basketball, man, we were in the back gyms. We weren't nowhere near, playing in front of people. We were just going up, doing our, paying our dues. And so I would give them a nudge here and there. Say, hey, man, we back here, man. We went undefeated this weekend. Next weekend we go get hit in the head a little bit. So he called me one day and gave me a little advice. So I got out the way. He said, your team, the kids starting to, I had Quay and Wasey and Bryson and that group. They were pretty solid. And so he just, he told me, he said, hey, won't you let them go with Bust, with Team Georgia Magic? And I thought about it and I said, well, if I let them go with him, are you going to put him on the main court? You going to get us out the back gym? And so he was like, yeah. He said, because, Team Georgia Magic had the brand. Coach is asking, who they got this year because of the history. And so I had no ego. You know what I'm saying? I told Bud, hey, look, I know them kids just left. You get these boys. I'm going to get out the way. Only thing I ask is you coach them. Nobody else. I don't want to be on the bench. I don't want I'm going to turn them over to you. Right. And that's what I did. And I got out of the way, and the rest is history. I think coming out, I think all of those kids, because we didn't have but 6 or 7 kids, man. I think all of them end up signing. All of them, yeah. So, that's part of just listening, man, and doing and taking the best interest of the kids and getting out the way. Because I don't care what's on their chest. As long as they're in front of them coaches, I get out the way. Yeah. So and I'm glad. I've been out the way ever since. So.
Hey, Charles, put Bruce's comment back up.
He said, Kuwait, I'm going to give you props for being consistent. You don't remember Jace from your camp 2 years ago, but you said then that he was sneaky good and one to keep your eye on.
Okay. See what I'm saying? So, I mean, hey, he keep popping up, baby. So guess what?
Hey, bleed your eyes. Bleed your eyes, not your ears.
Oh, yeah.
And shout out to Bruce with the receipts.
Yeah.
Bruce don't miss too much.
Nah.
Hey, Waste, Lil Wasty. I said I don't know how much more I can call him Lil Wasty. He's standing clear over me now.
Wow.
Hey, just him being at the camp yesterday and just talking to the boys, man, and you being dad, right, and seeing that. How does that make you feel?
Well, for me, man, the thing I was most, I guess, concerned a little bit about was letting them go, man. As a parent, that's you got to let them go a little bit when they get a certain age. You don't let them all the way go, but you gotta kind of let them venture out and figure stuff out on their own. That was a little, scary a little bit, but we would have conversations in the car, or sometimes I just go in his room and I would always just tell him to be his own person. Don't never let anybody sway his mind or sway his thinking. Just stay true to who he is. And so for me to see him do that, to see him go up there and like he was telling the boys about, even when he wasn't playing, coming from being a 4-star, 5-star kid, top 30 in the country, averaging 28, 29 a game, being the man, to going up there not playing and going through adversity when he was working hard and outworking everybody, and still just staying true to his work in adversity. That right there, man. So even when he was going through it, like a lot of people don't see that. They just see the dunks on ESPN or the 3-pointers and all that, but they don't see the long bus rides and car rides home and 2-3 in the morning calls. You know what I'm saying? The frustration and stuff like that. So to see him persevere through that stuff, I tell you, he better than me. He better than me because I would have. Hey man, I don't know if I could, continue to, you're in the gym 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. You're the first one there, last one to leave, and you still ain't being rewarded for it, man. I don't know if I could keep doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to see him keep doing it and finally have an opportunity to be rewarded for it, man. I just sit back and it feels good, and I don't say much now. I just watch now, and just like yesterday when he was talking, I just listened at it.
Yeah.
And, so he gets it. So I pray about it all the time. So
that's a testament to you and your wife, though, man.
Bingo.
Instilling those things in him and giving him that perseverance. So salute to y'all.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Coach Q.
Yes, sir.
You've had a lot of development in Lil Wasey's situation so far as well, having him in high school and training with him and all that type of stuff. How does that, when you see him up there, and not necessarily the basketball stuff, because we know who he is as a basketball player, but when we talk about him as a person and his maturity and him being able to articulate himself and give back to the kids, right? Not having an ego on his shoulders. How does that make you feel?
Well, it makes me feel great because I also talked to him about, philanthropy and things like that. He's spoken at a couple schools here locally while he was home a few times. So like his dad said, he gets it, but it's just not something that he's just picking up now. He reads on his own. He gets in his room and does his own thing. The kid has sacrificed a lot to be where he is. Not hanging out, not really doing the things that, like I told the kids, do I think he wanted to do those things? Of course he did.
Right.
No, I know he wanted to do some of those things. And, shout out to Miss Reeves and Wasey as well, keeping him grounded, helping him understand why he shouldn't be doing certain things. And nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, but he did the right things. He know he has a goal, that he's trying to reach. He's always been a hard worker. He's always been a gym rat and a classroom rat. He's always been a nerd. So I always tell his dad, before he popped me in the head, I call him a weirdo in a good way. Like, the kid is just a weirdo. Like, he's just when he say he dares to be different, just be different. There's a lot of stuff that kid does that other kids are frown their face up at. Like, what? He do what? Like, and I mean, he's just such a great spirit, man. And we know what kind of great player he is, and he's 10 times the young man, as he is a player. So, it's just a pleasure to be around him because now, he talks a lot more about conversations that he has with other adults, and I'd be like, man, so he's doing he coming around, so he did a great job with that.
Yeah, I always enjoy just having sidebar conversations with him about whatever. So after he spoke yesterday, and kind of the things that he was hitting on was, staying dedicated, staying determined, your social life, having a balance in your social life. You know what I mean? If this is your goal, the work that you have to put in. I know he mentioned something about when they came from road games, he would go straight to the gym.
True stories.
Listen, man.
True stories.
Last year, let me tell y'all, it was a struggle, man. It was a struggle for him, and like I said, he said something to me one time, and I damn near didn't have an answer. He was like, he was putting in the work, outworking kids, and I know it was true because the coaches were saying it in interviews, and they were writing articles and stuff about it. So I'm like, they saying the same thing he's saying.
Right.
But why he ain't playing? So, man, he called me one night about it's 2-3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, man, what's up? What you doing up? He just like, I'm just mad. I'm just upset. I'm like, why? He was like, because I don't have an answer to why. I'm like, you don't have an answer to why what? To why I'm not playing. I said, what you mean? He said, I'm doing everything. He said, I'm the first one in there. I stay in the gym. I'm producing at practice. D-boy can't. I'm doing everything. I don't know why. I'm going to class. I'm not a distraction. I'm doing everything. He said, and for the first time, I don't know why.
Right.
So I said, well, don't worry about why. You just keep doing what you're doing. And like I say, my slogan, after a while, they won't have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
And by the end of the season, they have a choice because you can't deny the work. You can't deny it. And so I told him that. So no matter what, they can't deny it. And you're gonna play. And
right.
So he just kept at it. But man, I didn't know what to tell him. But all that I said, just keep working, man. That's all you can do.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So we do got a question. He said from John B. Billigan. John B. What's the ceiling for the Florida Gator team this year, in your opinion?
Man, to be honest with you, I think they solid. I think they got some good pieces. I like the new coaching staff. They got a different philosophy. I've seen it a little bit, looked at film on it, and kind of see what kind of stuff they do. I think there'll be a more up-tempo team. I don't know the ceiling, because like me and Hardnett always say, got to lace them up. I don't believe in that on paper stuff. Don't come telling me about who, what, when, where. Lace them up and let's see. So the ceiling, I don't know, but I'm excited about it. It's something new. Sometimes you need something new. So I'm just excited to see what it looks like.
Yep. Absolutely. Hey man, I want to brag. I want to brag on my baby real quick, man.
Let's do it.
Go ahead. That's yours.
I'm talking about my wife, man. Look at that, man. The fish and grits.
You better, Charles.
What you got going on,
boy.
You better, Charles.
Them fish and grit. Hey, Q. Hardnett, them things so good, man.
Hey,
Man, you got
That-
decorations on that thing, don't you?
Yeah, man.
That's before. So we
Hey,
see
what
the
I
after.
miss?
Chat.
What did I miss?
So can we see the after? The after
Oh.
picture of the plate?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So what?
Yeah, man. She threw down on that thing, boy. God dang.
Oh boy.
Had to put that out there, man. Had to put that out there.
Hey,
Hardnett, what's your take on the season, man? Coming up. What you think?
I'll be relatively young this year. Well, I finally have what I consider to be my foundation being set. I got a lot of the young kids from my feeder school. Finally, last year I didn't have a JV. The tryout turnout was low. But like I said, I had two of the best upcoming ninth graders coming in CJ and Chase. So they'll be pretty good for the next few years. I'll be looking for some leadership from some guys though to they'll be I'll be looking for some leadership from some guys from Lil Q and Quay and some guys like that to step up. Selton Farrell that was at Howard is now over there. He's a Southwest Patriot now. Played really well. Was all region last year. So I'm just more excited about that foundation, man. Being able to funnel some guys up from ninth grade to JV to varsity because that's the most important thing, and that's what I'm most excited about.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Well, we gotta work on a couple things. But to answer your question, I always think them Demons gonna win the state championship every year. So to answer your question, John B, yes,
hey,
my
Chat,
Demons are gonna win the state championship again.
What's y'all new region?
Huh?
Well, I know what y'all reason like in basketball. What y'all reason like in football?
I think it's gonna be all right. Jones County, Jones County is gonna give us a challenge in that region. I don't think Eagles Landing and the rest of those guys are Dutchtown are real big football guys. They have some athletes here and there, but I mean it's gonna be a good basketball region. But as far as football, I think we'll win the region. Oh man, stick this joke.
Vic had
Y'all
two
have
of them, didn't he?
had two of them.
You gotta see it for yourself.
Yeah, you gotta see it for yourself, man. You don't go for the man knees. Referee didn't call it, so it wasn't illegal. So I mean, Vic's a 5-star recruit.
man, I didn't know you could do that in football, man. I think it is illegal. I think he got a flag for the other one.
He got the one in the end zone. He got a flag for.
He got a flag for the other one, but not that one. So it's legal.
But the one that he did get the flag for was worse.
Yeah.
Hey, I promise you, I looked at it and I didn't think it was real. I thought it was somebody else, and I was like, hold on.
Hey, you right. The low man didn't win that battle. low man got his back slammed out messing around with Vic. Valdosta is
7-8.
7-8. Valdosta moved back up to 7-8. Yeah, Valdosta moved back up to 7-8.
Them and
yeah, so yeah, I think my Demons gonna win the state championship. Yes, I don't never doubt Coach Westbrook.
Okay, there it is.
Hey, I did see John was interested in my DB camp.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did.
So we still working on the dates, man. With football.
Well, football season started.
Yeah, that's when KP camp's gonna go.
Nah, we're still working on the dates, man. So we're gonna put something together. Get Charles to put a graphic together, something. We'll put it out.
Hey, I got something for you.
KP have all those, KP have all those DCU kids. That's going to his camp, the DCU kids. The Creel University.
Remember what was that team that was it a prep team or something? And they was on ESPN playing and they wasn't accredited. Remember that?
Oh yeah, last year.
Yeah. It wasn't a real school. They out
there killing people.
Wow.
And then they got drugged by somebody. Somebody drugged them.
What about my seventh grade team? I coach that. I'm 8th grade. But speaking of the 7th grade, that 7th grade group, that 8th grade now won the county last year. So we're looking to repeat. They won the county football and basketball. So we're looking to repeat again on the 8th grade level this year.
All right.
Yeah, John. Yeah, we're looking to repeat. Yeah.
And we always looking to repeat.
Oh yeah, we ain't playing no games over there at the Nation now.
Oh.
Yeah. Y'all know better than that. No, we don't play over there at the Nation. Yeah.
Wait, what y'all looking like this year in basketball?
Who?
Central.
The
girls. Yeah, the girls.
4.3 mentality.
My man.
Y'all
That's the goal.
Right. What the region look like?
The region we went back to we moved back down to AA. So we got a couple of Columbus schools in there. I think it's Spencer, Kendrick, a couple of those Columbus schools like that. Then we got moved back into with Northeast and Southwest and Rutland. Then I think it's 3 or 4 Columbus schools. So we familiar with most of them anyway. So we'll see. We moved from 3A to 2A though.
Right.
Is Northeast probably gonna be tough in football this year? They're gonna be tough again. I know they was tough last year. I don't know what they.
Yeah, they're gonna be pretty solid again. They got a good.
Are they the best team in Bibb County?
Who, Northeast?
Yeah, football.
I would say, like I said a few minutes ago, we'll see when we lace them up. I don't know. Okay. I know they got probably the most talent, I would say, but when being the best, it's a lot of moving parts to determine that.
Now is that Tony Gilbert from Central?
I don't think that's Tony. Nah.
Okay.
Nah, I don't think that's Tony. Nah. West Side always is
pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah.
West Side got some young talent over there too.
Yeah, they always pretty solid.
Yeah.
That is Tony Gilbert.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this my
government name.
Oh, I ain't never. You Antonio? Okay, Antonio.
Mister.
Hey, what's up, Big T? Good luck this year, Tony.
Hey, wait.
That's Jack. Go ahead.
Hey, that's Mr. Give Josh Grube a soft helmet.
Oh
that
yeah.
Joker had Josh Grube wearing a double helmet.
Hey man, y'all. Hey, let me tell y'all something, man.
Yes.
Y'all off the dribble, man. Y'all got a NFL coach. Tune in, baby.
Tony Gilbert.
Hey, shout out to Tony, linebackers coach for the Jacksonville Jaguars, man. Central High School, baby.
Yeah.
Number 1 pick Trayvon Walker up there, baby. We're gonna shout you out, Tony. Since you Antonio, baby.
We appreciate you for tuning in, Antonio.
Yeah, we appreciate you, brother.
Oh yeah.
I've been knowing that guy 37 years. I've never called him Antonio ever.
Thank you. I didn't know who it was, man.
I knew it was him. I saw the picture.
Hey, Quinn.
Yes, sir.
Ask Josh Groove next time you talk to him.
What he did?
I mean, he knocked him out. Ask him.
Ooh,
Gilbert.
Jamaica.
Ask him. He'll tell you. Dog had Josh Groove wearing 2 helmets, man. Am I lying? Tony, am I lying? I wanted to, when he come out. Am I lying, Tony?
He won't answer everything. Every time you say it, he just put LOL.
LOL.
Hey, cause he know I ain't lying.
Man, come on, man.
Look.
Come on, T.
Yeah, no lie.
Hey, get what?
Oh man.
Hey, and when you play to get Tony on the basketball coach, you better put on 2 helmets too. Like, he gonna come get you, boy.
Well, that's
Tony he was gonna use his fouls.
That's one probably the best.
And they were gonna be hard.
One of the best linebackers out that probably came out of Central Georgia.
Yes, sir.
Georgia, period.
Yes, sir.
That's
yes,
one of the best linebackers that came out of Georgia.
He played 7 or 8 years in the NFL too, man.
Yes, sir.
Georgia Bulldog, man. Great career, man. Great dude. Yeah.
Well, like I said, we appreciate you tuning in, brother.
Yes, sir. Speaking of the Bulldogs, them your boys wasting.
Hey, man, you can't say that too loud, man. They be calling me. They talk about me bad. They call me, how you gonna like Florida and Georgia at the same time and all this?
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, they talk about me bad, but they know when the football go dog. I tell the coaches, I put on the Georgia. I finna go down there and watch the game.
No.
They better leave me alone, boy. So, but yeah, I'm excited, man. I don't know we'll repeat, but I'm excited to watch them though.
They're gonna be loaded again.
Yep. So.
Oh yeah.
No. But they toning out the wind out of them, trying to take a charge.
Y'all better, Tony coming, just move, boy. Don't, if he running behind your transition, please lay the ball up and don't jump.
Lay it up, get out the way.
Get out the way, Kyle. If you go in the air, boy, he gonna forget whether he on the grid out or the hardwood.
Oh man. So, well, y'all know me. Y'all, awkward silence mean we finna close. Awkward enough.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Charles ready to go early. 9:30. All right, Charles.
Hey, y'all seen that play? Y'all seen that play?
Now you sleeping.
I was sleepy already.
Wrap it up there. Look, wrap it up there, Charles.
Wrap it up, Kenny.
Hey.
Hey, I guess we're leaving. I guess we're leaving. Be on the lookout. We doing a show next week? I think so.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So we'll be back on next week for 45 minutes. And
Lady Bulldogs, they gonna be right, Dominique Morris. They got some core pieces now. I ain't gonna lie about that. They gonna be pretty good now. As you said, at least
Samaya looked pretty good today. She pushed the ball real hard. Shot some pull-ups, with no hesitation. So of course she gonna guard you. But I was impressed with her, man. Keep her in front of people. She's a junior. Keep her in front of people. That's my advice. Keep her in front of people.
Yeah.
There you go.
And it's
Coach Q, that comment for y'all right there.
Appreciate that's
Dixon.
Jason.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, man. He got a chance, man. Keep him working. I was impressed with him.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff.
Always good. So,
All right, well, like I said, Charles is about to really shut us down, and Charles will shut us down in the middle of talking too. So let's go ahead and just wrap this up.
Now I'm about to. Hey Charles, I'm about to go in the kitchen. If my plate don't look like yours, somebody finna be get slapped. Somebody gonna get slapped. It finna be a fight break out of here, boy. Charles, you done set the standard, man. Dude. There's gonna be some furniture moving, boy.
Hey, you just gave her a shout out.
Be some furniture moving in here, boy.
Yeah, my baby, she did her thing with that one, boy. It's spot.
Yeah. Just set that standard, man.
Hey, but before we get out of here, man, Coach Hardnett, what you got before we get out of here?
Man, I just want to once again thank all of y'all, man, and I appreciate all the parents, man, for participating and allowing their kids to come out and participate and get some work in with us this weekend, man. Everybody that supported, everybody that don't, it was important that I told all the kids, make sure you put out the positive vibes that you had this weekend out there, because there's going to be some lies being told, so make sure you tell your truth. Mm-hmm. And do everything with a pure heart, and that's it.
Appreciate you, Coach. Waits, what you got?
Like Q say, man, shout out to the parents, especially the one that did some traveling, sacrificing. Mm-hmm. Appreciate that. Appreciate y'all guys. Like I said earlier, we're gonna keep working. Unsigned hype next. Hardwood invitation to follow with that, and we'll keep the train moving, man. September the 10th, boys. September the 17th to be the girls. Be looking out for that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Make sure y'all following us on all platforms too, man. We'll push all the information out there for you. So it's numerous places you can get the information, get the links, get the dates, get the time. So follow us on all platforms. Coach Tat, what you got?
Oh, nothing, man. Like I say, just appreciate everything, man, that's being done in the area by all of us and other people that's behind the scenes. Just appreciate it, man. Just keep everything positive energy, keep positive people around you. And that goes for the participants that was at the camp. People in your corner, keep positive people around you. And just keep moving forward.
Yes, sir. Charles G.
No, man, I think everybody hit it on the head, man. One, thanks to viewers for attending the live show with us. Thank those parents for taking time out of their day to get their kids out to these events. Like I said, if you getting this information, if you have this information, share it with a friend, utilize it. Let us be a voice. Let us be a platform to help you get to where you need to go. Because, like Coach Q says, we do this with a genuine heart, and that's gonna prevail every time. So we just appreciate y'all. So that's it.
Yeah, for sure, man. Pure hearts. That's all we got to talk about is pure hearts. You keep it that way, Waits couldn't last.
He ain't make it.
He ain't make it. Hey, pure hearts. We appreciate y'all, man. Check us out next week. Again, follow us on all social media platforms. That information is going to be out there. Get your kid in the camp. Get your kid seen. Make sure they're doing something. If they basketball, let them be basketball all the way. So appreciate y'all. We out of here. Peace.